afternoon, teachers and fellow friends. I am Felicia from class NR1909, and today I will be presenting to you my presentation for HSX205. So this is my content. Today I'll be touching on two of the most topics that I chose. So the first one is the top 3 most downloaded apps of 2020 and their users, and medical tourism. So first we'll be talking about top 3 most downloaded apps. The first one is TikTok, second Zoom, third WhatsApp. So first TikTok. TikTok is a short sharing app that users create a short and share 15 seconds videos on any topic. It maintains a separate app for the Chinese market, which in the Chinese market is known as Douyin, which has over 3 million active monthly users. Based on the same short video concept, it offers user a wide selection of sound and song snippet along with the option to add special effects and filters. There is also an option to directly add videos and create on your phone. In September, TikTok added the reaction features will allow users to record their reaction to videos and share. They also added a digital well-being feature that alerts users when they spend over 2 hours on the app. The new app is being promoted as a video sharing social network. And users can create a variety of videos ranging from challenges, dance videos, magic tricks, and funny videos. So history of TikTok. So in August 2018, it was merged with Musical.ly, and all its over 100 million users were moved to TikTok. Musical.ly was taken over by the Chinese company ByteDance, and its users were moved to TikTok. All the content and accounts that were present on Musical.ly were automatically transferred to the new TikTok app. In October 2018, it was the most downloaded photo and video app in the App Store. Globally, the app was reportedly amassed over 500 million monthly active users, and the US being the most popular country where it has been downloaded over 80 million times. Next is Zoom. It's a cloud-based video conferencing service that could be used to visually meet people. It can be done through video or audio only, or both, or while having a live chat function. It also let you record those sessions to view it later. So it has over about 300 million daily Zoom meeting participants every day. In 2020, Zoom has become one of the leading video conferencing software apps. It enables you to virtually interact with co-workers when in-person meeting impossible due to the COVID-19 situation. It has been so successful, even it's been used for social events and even for parliament's meeting as well. So Zoom main function includes one-to-one meeting and a group conference call. So if it's one-to-one, its host can have unlimited even if it's a free account. But for video conferencing, if you paid for the account, you can host up to 500 people for unlimited time. While if the free plan, you can host up to 100 participants for 40 minutes. So you also can do screen sharing, which means either in one-to-one video calls or even a large group. So the people in the call can actually see what you see as well. Next is WhatsApp. WhatsApp is the first mobile app to offer free internet-based messaging. Instead of sending text, usually through cellular data networks where fee can be applied, WhatsApp primarily relies on Wi-Fi connection to send and receive messages and calls for free. So WhatsApp has been preferred over 2 billion users for its ability to streamline communication and no matter their device or location. It offers far more features and customizations than traditional SMS messaging, and WhatsApp is free. It allows users to also send and receive calls and messages using only an internet connection, which means it's virtually free to use and ideal for international calls. There is no sign-up fee and no data plan allowance to worry about. So how does it work? There's a few components which includes voice and video calls, where the user can actually call using the app. You have voice messaging, which means you can record your whatever you want to say and send to group chats and individual chats. Secure messaging is when WhatsApp uses the end-to-end encryption, so a secure communication standard where only the person who are messaging can read the message. So it includes video sharing, so the image will not be pixelated or not downloadable. It is able to be sent and and the person will be able to download it. Document sharing, they can be shared like such as PDFs, spreadsheets, slideshow without the hassle of having an email or using a second app to share the documents. This is desktop access. You actually can download their WhatsApp app on your computer or even use their website. They also have a WhatsApp business, which is WhatsApp dedicated business account for entrepreneurs to showcase their products and connect their customers on a platform that everybody knows and is convenient to everybody. So next, I'll be talking about medical tourism. What is medical tourism? It's the practice of traveling abroad in order to receive medical treatment. In general, it is where people travel to another country for the purpose of obtaining medical treatment in that country. So, history of medical tourism. It started in Greek when they travel to Mediterranean, to the small territory in the southern Gulf called Epiduria. Epiduria became the original travel destination for medical tourism. So Spa Town and Centrum were the form of early medical tourism. People traveled to this destination for medical benefits. From the 18th century, wealthy Europeans traveled to spas from Germany to Nile. In Roman Britain, patients took the water at a shrine at Bath, a practice that continued for 2,000 years. In 1326, a little village in East Belgium gained overnight fame after discovering the iron-rich hot spring, and it developed into a full-fledged health resort in the 16th century. So, the reason for medical tourism. So, when people travel to another country to have medical help is usually because it's cost lesser and you have higher savings. There will also be no waiting list and the quality may be better in the other countries compared to your own, including world-class facilities such as Singapore, and your access to latest technology, and even some travel because of the surgeon. They can be the best surgeon in this particular procedure, and the customer care, so nurses can be better, the doctors can be better, and travel opportunity just to travel, you can get to see the world. So the list of medical tourism countries includes different continents, includes Asia, the Americas, Europe, Africa, and even Australia, Cuba, and Jamaica. So these are the popular medical tourism destinations, includes Thailand, Mexico, USA, Singapore, India, Malaysia, Brazil, Turkey, Taiwan, Costa Rica. So this is a statistical analysis of the yearly visitors who are there because of medical tourism. So I'll be showing a video which will explain what medical tourism is about.
Meet George. He's a 55-year-old contract worker at Target. One day, George arrived at the local hospital with a cracked hip bone. The only solution recommended by the doctors is a hip replacement surgery that would cost about $30,000. His low-wage job doesn't include any health insurance, and his savings account is around $15,000. George comes home and understands that he has only two options. One, he lives with his fracture and hopes for the best. Two, he takes a loan from the bank and lives in debt for the next few years. Instead, he goes online and searches for affordable hip replacement. Fortunately, he runs into our website, www.healthoutsourced.com, where he finds out that the hip replacement procedure in Mexico costs only $13,000. He can also see the surgeon's resume and full information about the hospital that he chose. The next day, he gets in touch with a patient coordinator from Health Outsourced, transfers his medical records, and schedules a free consultation. Next week, after the consultation with the surgeon, he's already excited about the trip, knowing the surgeon speaks fluent English and has an impeccable resume. Health Outsourced makes all the travel arrangements for him. He's flying to Cancun next week. George is met at the airport by a driver that takes him to a nice beach hotel next to the hospital. The next day, George is being admitted to the hospital. In no time, the surgery is done, and he's recovering in the hotel in his sea view room. After 2 weeks in Mexico, George is back home. He recovered in a great resort and has no health problems. After 3 months, his primary physician is still in touch with a surgeon from Mexico as a part of the follow-up care. This is one story, one guy, one surgery. Any country, there are
So, in conclusion, medical tourism is outsourcing medical service, primarily expensive surgeries to low-cost countries. It offers financial value for growing burdens of the cost in mature markets such as USA. It also provides an alternative for millions of uninsured people to receive affordable and accessible medical services from developing countries. However, in a wake of mount competition, there is a dire need to carefully policy intervention so as to reap the full benefits from inherent advantage and enhanced capabilities. In